As you can see behind me, there is a sizable memorial for the owner of MK Auto Repairs who was murdered here last Monday. Over the weekend, a 28-year-old international student who also worked here part-time died from his injuries. And now we are hearing from the third victim who was shot here. He managed to survive and is back at work. There is extreme sadness at MK Auto Repairs in Milton. What kind of man was Satwinder?
He was a very nice guy. Very nice guy.
Now 2 men from this shop died.
Yeah.
You're the only one who survived.
Yeah. Luckily, I'm very lucky. It was a miracle.
1 week ago, the owner of the garage, 38-year-old Shakeel Ashraf, a father of 2, was shot and killed in the parking lot of the business, allegedly by disgruntled former employee Sean Petrie. Then over the weekend, Satwinder Singh, an international student from India, succumbed to his injuries. The 28-year-old worked here part-time.
Suddenly he appeared from the back of the workshop, and he started firing on me.
Were you yelling? What were you saying?
I was just scared. I just put my head down on the desk, and I was waiting to die.
The only employee to survive, this 42-year-old who has a wife and 2 children, says he was sitting at the front desk of the shop when the suspect approached from the back. 3 bullets were fired, 2 hit the desk. A third struck his right leg.
Lucky that he only had 3 or 4 bullets in his magazine.
The victim, who's asking we not use his name, says he later realized Ashraf and Singh had already been shot.
Initially, I thought it was some of our hammering works or welding works, but when that when that noise got close to me, then I realized that it is something else. It is something not good.
Another mechanic who took the day off last Monday is struggling with the fact that Satwinder Singh, who was known as Prince, was killed.
Very good guy. That's my boy. Every man that came in, he come and give me a hug. Very good guy.
A GoFundMe set up to help his family come to Canada for the funeral reads. Satwinder had a passion for reading and writing, which inspired him to become a poet. He came to Canada after finishing his MBA in marketing in India and had just finished a global business management course at Conestoga College last month.
It's really painful. I'm in pain.
It's a long road to recovery for all the employees at MK Auto Repairs. Also mourning the death of Constable Andrew Hong, killed at this Mississauga Tim Hortons just 30 minutes earlier. Still trying to understand why.
I feel it very, very much. I feel it.
Satwinder Singh was like your son.
Yes, he's got that boy. You're not gonna find a better kid than him.
And I think that the only word to describe these employees is resilience. The man who was shot, who's back at work, says it's going to take time, but he's expected to make a full recovery. The brother-in-law of the owner says he's now trying to figure out how to run this shop, which is very busy, but they're determined to keep going despite the terrible trauma and loss they've all endured.